What's up, you guys? Welcome back and welcome if you're new. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys just exactly how to install a backup relocation camera for your guys' truck. So of course, if you guys do have a spare tire just like me, your factory backup camera, it's going to be blocked now and you're not going to be able to utilize it. So for today's video, I have a 100% plug and play brand new HD camera for your guys' truck to go ahead and relocate it. This is going to be really simple and anybody can do it because it is 100% plug and play. So let's go ahead and get into the video and I'll show you guys what I mean and how to do it. Let's do it. So what I'm showing you guys today, I'm going to show you guys how to install this brand new camera that I have here. And supposedly from the reviews, this camera is actually a lot better quality than what you have in the factory one. And it's also going to be 100% plug and play into your factory harness. So it's going to make it for an easy install. They don't only make it for Tacomas. So if you guys do have a different vehicle that you guys want to relocate your camera, check out the description box below because this company makes it for many others. So let's just go ahead and show you guys what I'm talking about inside the cab. I'll turn on the review camera and show you guys what it's blocking exactly. Let's do it. Going in reverse, as you can tell, it's blocking everything. So now I can't really see my backup camera. I mean, I have this little section here, but that doesn't really serve a purpose. Of course, the before and the after. So this is the before. And then at the end of the video, I'll go ahead and give you guys the after so you guys can kind of get an idea of how it looks and how it works. So let's go ahead and open up my tailgate and just get started on it. Let's do it. Right here is the box that it's going to come in. This company is from tailgatecamera.com. Check them out, be in the description box below. Looking right over here, let's step right into it. So when you go ahead and open up the box, it does come with a variety of different things. I have two options in my box, so I'm not going to be using, of course, both, but I just wanted to go ahead and get it and show you guys so you guys get an idea of what you guys can do. So I'm going to go ahead and open all this up and display it for you guys. Let me do that now. Now that I have everything displayed, I'm going to go ahead and explain just kind of what each thing is. So we'll start off right over here. So basically what this harness is right here, this is what's going to act as your plug and play wiring harness. So I know there is other companies that do make up backup camera relocations. The thing with those is some of them are not plug and play, and the ones that are, you have to utilize again your backup camera that's on the factory tailgate, meaning you have to disassemble your whole tailgate, you have to pull out the factory camera and relocate it, and that's a pain in the butt because that's a lot more steps. So the cool thing about this company, they're affordable and it comes with everything you're going to need to relocate it. So like I said, it comes with the plug and play harness, and then looking back right over here, you're going to notice you have two options. So you can get this bad boy right here. As you can tell, this is going to be the plug and play right here. You connect it and then this part connects into the truck, which I'll show you guys. But this one here is a double-sided tape. So you go ahead and peel the backing and you can basically stick this anywhere you want. And you can also adjust it. So noticing right there, there's a little screw. That's just a Phillips head. You can unscrew it and basically cycle this up and down wherever you want it pointed, of course. So you have that option. Now you have another option. You can either use this bracket here, which is going to be for your license plate bracket. This is probably the one that I'm going to be using, just so that way, like I said, I can have it down low and I can see everything. Or you can also use this bracket here, which they have made. And what this bracket does is, you see there's a hole there and a hole there. Inside, they will provide you with 2 tapping screws. And what that you can do is you can basically drill it anywhere you want. So you have those options. And then of course, it also comes with this here. This is where you're going to be connecting it into the bed of the truck, and then the wire will go through here and it'll make it for like a nice clean install so it can look factory. You guys will see when we get to that step, but I just wanted to show you guys the different options that you guys do have to go ahead and install this. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to be connecting our harness. So like I said, this is going to be our plug and play harness. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go underneath the truck so I can show you guys where that stock harness is. So that's what I'm going to do now. Right now that I am underneath the truck, this side over here is going to be our passenger side, and then this side over here is our driver's side. So on the passenger side, let me show you guys, looking back over here, this here would basically be your rear bumper. So the passenger side is here. So you're going to notice there is a connector right there. So that connector, it has a tab right here at the bottom. So that tab there, all you do is you push down on it and it'll release. What this harness here is, that's going to be your factory backup camera, the one that's kind of obstructing the view. So we won't be utilizing this anymore. I'm going to go ahead and just kind of tuck it in there just so it's out of the way. And now what we're going to do is we're going to grab our brand new plug and play harness, and we're going to grab this connector here, and that's going to be connected into there. So same way you took the factory one off, you go ahead and put the brand new one in. Super easy, you can't mess this up. Make sure it clicks. Once it clicks, you're good to go. So noticing, at least for this CBI off-road bumper, there is like a hole right there. So that's where I'm going to be running my hole through, just in case you guys don't have a CBI off-road bumper like me and it doesn't have this hole. There's another cool thing you can do. So noticing right here, there is a cutout. So let me go on the outside so I can show you guys where that cutout goes and how you guys can run it. So just to show you guys, that's in the center, and then coming right over here to the passenger side, you're going to notice right underneath you have like this tab here. So they actually provide you with a brand new one, which is this. So this one is actually slightly bigger in the hole right there, so you can connect that there and run your line through that, and these wires will still fit. So that's another option you guys can run your wires through. It would be coming out like right about right here. That's where that plastic tab is that I'm telling you guys you can run your wire through as well. So you guys have many options, but as far as for me, like I said, I'm gonna be running the wire through here. Now that I showed you guys where to plug it in, of course you're gonna have a lot of access wire, so you're gonna want to go ahead and get some zip ties so that way you guys can zip tie this. I'll show you guys where I'm putting mine, but of course you're gonna have a lot, but it's fine. I mean, this is a plug and play, and this actually is cool because you can actually run it wherever you want, so that helps out. So that way you don't need wire, you have enough. Now we're gonna go ahead and of course plug in the actual camera and install it. So I know originally I had said I'm gonna utilize this license plate bracket, but I did forget on the CBI off-road one, when you go ahead and open this up like that, that's where you actually utilize your tow hitch. So if I put this license plate bracket there, it's not going to let me open this up. So I'm going to go ahead and switch it up. What I'm going to be using is I'm going to use the camera that comes with the double-sided 3M tape. And what I'm going to be doing is I'm actually going to mount it right here. So what I've done off camera is I turned on the truck. I had someone outside and I had them kind of playing with the camera to see where the best angle is. For me, it's about right here. So that's where I'm going to be sticking it to. And then as you can see on the side right here, there's a cutout. On the other side, there's also a cutout. I'm going to be using self-tapping screws, and I'm also going to drill it in just so that way I know this thing ain't going to fall or go anywhere. So I'm going to do that. And then as far as for the wiring, I'm going to run it behind the plate. It's going to go this way, and it's going to go into this hole here. And then I'll go ahead and connect it to the harness that we just plugged in. So let's do that now. Let me take off the backing. Now we're gonna go ahead and connect our rear view camera. So to install this on the cameras, they do have like a little triangle. The triangle actually means upwards. So noticing that triangle, that's gonna be upwards for me. And like I said, I already know where I'm placing this bad boy, which is gonna be right about here. So first things first, what I need to do is I need to remove the backing from here, which is cool because it is 3M double-sided tape. So you know it's high quality, good stuff. So let me remove that backing there. And we're going to go ahead and now just place it. I'm going to try to center it as much as I can to the plate where it won't disrupt it. Now that you've figured out where you're going to be placing that rear view camera, as you can tell, I have it there. So up next, what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to get some 2 self-tapping screws, one on each end, just so that way I can assure myself that this thing isn't going to go anywhere. It's pretty solid, it shouldn't move, but just in case. So once again, make sure that triangle is facing upwards. So now what we're going to do is we're going to route the wire. So I'm going to bring it in this way, and basically it's going to be ran in behind the plate here. And then looking over here, like I was telling you guys, on the CBI off-road, it does have a little cutout there. So that's basically where I'm going to put my wire through. So it's just going to get ran all the way down. Nothing hard about that. Super simple, just like that. Next, now all I need to do is, of course, get our other end from the stock wiring harness that we connected to this one. And now we're just going to connect the 2. So noticing right here, to connect the 2, on the factory, on the rear view camera that we're installing, it's going to have a little cutout right here. I don't know if you guys can see that on camera, but you can see it in person. It's going to have like a little cutout at the top, and of course it's a 4-pin. So on the part that it's going to go inserted into, inside, you're probably not going to be able to see it on camera, but inside there's a notch. So that notch is going to go into this cutout here, and it is a 4-pin as well. So you want to make sure to line those up. Another way you can tell what's what is there's an arrow there and there's an arrow on this one. So you just want to make sure to put those arrows together, just like that. As you can see, arrow there, push in, make sure it's clipped in really good. If you guys want some peace of mind, you guys can put heat shrink on this, just so that way it stays secure and weatherproof. So now what we're gonna do is, since we do have some excess wire, I'm gonna show you guys where I'm gonna zip tie this, and then we'll test it out, show you that it works, and show you how it looks as well. Let's do it. So as you guys can see, what I did, I just put some heat shrink on it just to kind of make it weatherproof. You don't have to do this. I believe the connector is weatherproof, but I just did it just to be safe. So now that it's nice and clean, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up, zip tie it, and show you guys how this camera looks when it's on. So now that we've of course connected it, I heat shrinked it just to kind of make it nice and clean. You are going to notice you're going to have a lot of excess wire, so something I did want to take note on this: if you guys do end up purchasing this, you guys can actually request less wiring. So what you guys do, you guys go on their website. Once you guys go on their website, when you guys are going to check out, you guys are going to notice there's going to be at the bottom, there's going to be like a little box that says notes. So any type of special request, whether I believe it's brackets or just less wiring or more wiring, you guys can write it in the request form there, in the little note form. You guys can tell them, you know, hey, I need less wiring, this is too much wire. Or you can tell them, hey, I need so-and-so feet of wire. And then from there, those instructions, he does read them. So then he can actually cut the wire to your liking. So any special request, you guys can put it in that notes box and he will read it. So I probably should have done that for mine, but it's fine. That way I can show you guys kind of what you guys get, because it does come standard with this. So now that I know where it's going to be placed, I'm going to go ahead and zip tie all this together, just so that way it's not bouncing everywhere and then it looks ugly and might, you know, cut something. This is always out of the way and I don't hit it when I'm off-road. Once again, if you guys do have any special requests from this company as far as wiring or just anything else, if you have any questions or concerns, make sure to write it in that notes box and he will read it, and that'll assure you that you get the correct fitment for your guys' vehicle. So now that it's nice and clean, let's go ahead and get to the testing part and show you guys that it works. Now that we have the installation done, I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys. So of course, right now it is daytime. So I will also get you guys a clip at nighttime, but right now it's gonna be the daytime clip. So the cool thing about this is you can't really notice the backup camera. Noticing it's right down there, right on the side, but you can't even really see it. And like I said, we didn't even have to pull out our factory one, which other kits make you do that, and that's a pain in the butt. So this is freaking awesome. I like it. So let's go ahead and now go inside and show you guys how it looks. Let's do it. So hopping into the cockpit right here, so you're gonna notice right here is the rear view camera. As you guys can tell, it's actually a lot better quality than what the factory one was, and you still get those awesome looking lines, so you can kind of see if you're gonna hit or not. So there it is, as you guys can tell. Damn. And I'm parked. So I really like that feature, how it gives you those little like lines. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I think you can cut those off, but I'm gonna leave them on. I like that feature. So if you guys do end up wanting to get it, make sure to check out the description box below. And like I said, I'll give you guys a night clip right now, and then we'll go from there. So if you guys want it, description box below. As promised, I'm also going to show you guys how it looks at night. So of course, to every great product, there's going to be some flaws. So let's go ahead and now hit the reverse camera and just show you guys how it looks at night. So there it is, you guys. So of course, I mean, it's not horrible, but you can slightly see a little bit of pixelation. But I mean, there it is, you guys. So if you guys do want an affordable backup camera, that's going to be a lot better, of course. Like if you guys have a rear bumper just like me, this is the way to go. I'll make sure to link it in the description box below. So if you guys do want to go ahead and purchase it, it'll be there. If you guys did like today's video, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to share this channel with all your guys' friends and family, whoever has a Tacoma, because it would seriously help out. And I'm planning on doing some giveaways, so whoever stayed until the end, you guys got that little info. So there it is, you guys.
JesseRizo is here for you. It's here for you, now. Like I said, it's super simple. Please feel free to subscribe.